What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku. Latest episode of Dragon Ball Super came out last night. It was real late last night. I caught it the thing just said uploaded an hour ago. And I was like, oh snap, here we go. Now, granted, I didn't have high hopes for Dragon Ball Super this episode because the previous episode, if you missed my video, go check it out. The previous episode was nothing but pure, unadulterated, shameless filler. Now, it was the kind of filler where there was no point to it, which is why I was upset. I know DBZ has filler in it. I'm okay with filler. I'm not okay with pointless filler. If you got filler, make it be a short story that has a conclusion. That filler was a short story with no conclusion that had no point, that if it never happened, we never would have known the difference. Now this one, again, it's another episode of filler, but it's good filler. It's like rice with chicken teriyaki. It's that kind of filler. Like, yeah, you just want the chicken teriyaki, but the rice absorbs the sauce and it keeps it good. That's what this episode was. It was, again, Universe 6 and Universe 7 clashing. Champa versus Beerus in a baseball match. Now, the teams was a little bit confusing. Champa chose Mecha Dude, Pugly Dude, Saiyan Dude, and then he also had Vegeta and Trunks just to... No, Vegeta and Goten, I'm sorry. Vegeta and Goten. Just because he didn't have enough players, he had to level it out. Goku asked him, like, yo, what happened to Hit? Why he isn't there? And Champa was just like, it's too much of a pain to get in contact with him. I let him do whatever he's doing. First of all, if Hit was in a baseball match, already unfair. He'll time freeze, catch the ball, untime freeze. It's a wrap. So it's a good thing Hit wasn't there. And the whole reason they're even having this baseball match is because Champa just wants to eat some of the food on Earth, Universe 7 Earth. So it's like a hidden agenda disguised as a friendly baseball match that was not friendly at all. On Beerus' team was, of course, Goku. You had Gohan, yo, my boy, playing baseball. What's up? Surprisingly enough, Krillin was on the team. Trunks was on Kid Trunks. I know we did the future thing. Kid Trunks. And the most surprising of all, but actually very reasonable and a very wise choice, Yamcha. Y'all don't remember, Yamcha quit being a martial artist to go be a baseball player. He was a pro in the baseball leagues. Granted, I don't know what he does now, but yo, it's fire. So Goku starts it off pitching, and Beerus is like, go full power off the break. So Goku hits Super Saiyan God mode. Beams that joint, like blows up the fence, blows up the ground, almost vaporizes Gohan. And of course, Champa was the one that was swinging, so that's why Beerus was like, go all out. So Champa looks at Gohan and is like, oh, you didn't die. You're pretty strong, aren't you? You're pretty durable. You must be really tough. So, of course, the two umpires, Whis and, what was her name? What's Whis' sister's name? It's like Viola, Vidola. It starts with a V, I know that for sure. They're like, yo, if you destroy the ground again, you do any kind of destructive key power, you forfeit the game. You're gonna, well, not forfeit the game, but he's gonna be kicked out. Which, I think Piccolo should have been up there instead, so Goku can kick rocks. Here's literally a handful of rocks, you can go kick them. So, then Goku finishes throwing, strikes out Champa, and Beerus is like, yo, picture change. My man, it's time to shine. Yamcha, after years of being played, after years of being a meme, after years of being the butt of everybody's joke in Dragon Ball, this is your chance. Still getting an ick out. So he gets up and he's like, I'm going to show you all what baseball's all about. Just like his leg, I can't even straight. Y'all can't see it but my leg. I tried to lift my leg down. His leg goes 180 all the way up. He's like, I'm going to show y'all how to really play baseball. Wolf, Fang, Fist, baseball. Which, again, you're setting yourself up for jokes. The moment your martial arts technique becomes a baseball skill, I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure. So he does that, and who was he fighting? I think he was fighting the robot dude. The robot dude's about to swing, so Yamcha goes, this is my ultimate technique. Wow, I've combined the Wolf Fang Fist with the Spirit Ball attack. And you see the baseball just like travel and it goes, zut! I feel, like you impressed everybody. But again, you disgraced yourself as a martial artist to be a good baseball player. So, you got a lot of give and take there. But, Yamcha does a great job. Strikes out all the batters. Here's where it really gets bad for my boy. Yamcha cannot catch a break. Vegeta's the pitcher. Yamcha steps up. Yamcha he still had a thing for Bulma. Vegeta took Bulma from him. So he's like, I'm not going to let you be the main star today. He's getting ready to swing. Vegeta launches the ball and hits Yamcha right in like the rib cage. And Vegeta's like, you guys are all so dumb. If you hit them so they can't play anymore, we win by default. It's common sense. Of course, then Whis and his sister steps in and is like, yo, if you hit another batter, you're going to be ejected out the game. So, Yamcha limping to first base, takes his base. Goku's up next to bat. And Goku and Vegeta, they're both going, again, full strength, God mode. Don't even care what the umpire said. Hold on, because my background getting kind of crazy. Don't even care what Whis and his sister said. They going full strength. Vegeta launches the ball. Goku actually makes a connection. But the ball is so strong, like Goku has to put all his strength into moving the bat forward, and Vegeta's like, that's the ball, put everything into it. Start shooting key blasts at it. Backing up Goku, then Vegeta goes, Final Flash! It gets crazy after that. So while Vegeta's doing that, like Vegeta doesn't launch the Final Flash because Yamcha starts to steal the base. Vegeta immediately calms down. They grab the ball. Champa gets the ball, and Champa's like, I got it. Because, little Saiyan dude's like, pick him off. Champa launches the ball. Yamcha right in the back. Yamcha was like this. I'm stealing base. Yeah. Again, Whis and his sister steps in and like, yeah, he's safe. You gotta be holding the ball and make connection. You can't throw it at him. So Yamcha successfully steals base again. Gets even crazier after that. They keep one. Vegeta still pitching, of course. So I don't know exactly. I can't exactly remember what happened because it was late last night. But Champa and Beerus start getting into an arguing match, and like they start wrecking. Gods of Destruction is forbidden for them to fight. So when they're wrecking, like the universe is slowly about to be destroyed. Everybody runs into a safe zone that I believe Whis probably created. I want to say he probably created it. So everybody runs to that safe zone. Like, come in here, you won't be affected. Everybody except one lone soldier. One man dedicated to the victory of the team. One man who's going to be a Major League Baseball star. Yamcha. After everything's said and done, the Whis and his sister break it up. Whis announces that Beerus' team wins the match. They call it off. They call it off where it's at. And Champa's like, oh, so it's a draw. Nobody scored. And Whis is like, Beerus' team walk off victory. And then Champa's like, what? Everybody, look down. And you see Yamcha bodied on the home plate. I mean, bodied. The saddest part was he was in the same position as when the Cyberman blew up all the way back in Dragon Ball Z, like the first 10 or so. Let's say the first 15 episodes when he got bodied by that Cyberman, which, first of all, nobody even would let him forget. That's the reason he's such a meme. And you thought this would be him coming back to glory. Nope. They shattered that right at the end. Gohan looks at his body. He's like, that looks oddly familiar to me. And Piccolo steps in. He's like, yeah, it was a bitter memory. They played my man Yamcha. They took this whole episode, built him up, just to play him at the end. It was like DJ Khaled. Congratulations, Yamcha. You just played yourself. You just laying there, and then he's like, somebody come help me or I really will die. That's where the episode ends. Champa and his people go back to their universe. They're practicing baseball. Champa never got to eat his food, so he forgot his original mission. But yeah, now I guess baseball between Universe 6 and 7 is going to be a thing. But yes, at the end, I busted out and laughed. Like, Yamcha bodied in that same pose, and then Gohan coming out the cut, like, why does that look familiar to me? Even Android 18 was like, oh, so he's forsaken his martial arts. Oh man, yeah, you were good at the baseball game, but bro, you ain't good at nothing else. You dying in a baseball game. Well, he didn't die, but he's getting bodied in a baseball game. He gets bodied against a Cyberman. I'm sorry, Yamcha, you just can't catch a break. But unlike you, in that weak baseball game, although you were the star, more like Vegeta's Final Flash, my videos be straight fire.